All right, I am in the crusty little pump house that we have here. And there's lots of, well, talked about this before, there's lots of shredded insulation and mouse and rat activity, all kinds of fun stuff here. So anyhow, within this is this old water softener, which has no salt in it. It's beeping low salt, and there's nothing obviously in the container. So we do have some calcium in the water, so we would like to see if this works. And if it does, then great. Maybe it'll help with the spotting and stuff that that happens with a little bit of calcium in your water. Anyhow, what's the worst that could happen if I fill this thing up and tell it it's salt in there? Maybe it works. Well, I evidently did not buy enough salt because it's only half full, so I had no idea how much it would hold where it was all in one unit. From what I understand, we just reset the salt level. I'm going to tinker with this thing. I don't know if the salt level on the indicator went up, but let me see if I can run a cycle or something through it. All right, I think it's working. I told it to do a manual recharge, so we'll see if that works. All right, well, I don't know if this thing is all that old. The sticker doesn't look terribly old in it. It's a Kenmore 350 series water softener. The top is, filthy disgusting, but inside the lid and stuff doesn't look terribly old. So I think maybe it's not super old. I don't know. I'll do a little research on it and see if I can figure that out. But got a little salt dust floating around here. Tastes a little bit like salt on my tongue all of a sudden, so maybe I'm breathing in some salt dust. We'll let that air out. Man, sometimes I just love Google. I found a manual for this thing, and I'm like, oh hey, it's bypassed right now, probably because they ran out of salt and for whatever reason and didn't bother refilling it. So just turned the service back on, got water running to it. Hey, it might actually work now. So I was having a moment. The power wasn't working for this thing. And I'm like, what did I didn't do anything other than turn the water valve on, which has nothing to do with the electric on this. So trying to figure out what's going on. So once again, there's some weird electrical in here. So they have an outlet up here that this line is plugged into there that runs that. And I turned on the outside light because it's getting dark. And I thought, I'll just turn on the light, which shuts off power to the water softener when the light's on. So I got some work to do in here, but for now we're just gonna focus on the water softener. It's okay. Water softener is definitely doing a recharge now. You can actually hear it with some water going to it. Amazing the change that'll make. So, all right, we're gonna let it do its thing, and we'll just kind of keep an eye on the water, see if it improves a little bit. Oh, pressure tank kicked on. So we're just gonna keep an eye on the water, see how the water quality improves, and we'll go from there. All right, well, good news. We are ready to stick the toilet back in place. We've got the floor painted. I just need to clean up that flange a little bit, and we'll be ready to go. Be nice having that toilet back in place. It's right next to our bedroom here. You gotta go in the middle of the night. It's nice to have something close by.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no more.
All right, back installed, flushed it a number of times, make sure it's working. We are good to go there. So a bunch of cleanup still we need to do there's still dust and some stuff floating around here, and the porcelain's got some dust and stuff all over it from when we were cutting up the floor. So bit of cleanup to do, but we have a functioning toilet again. Well, my lovely wife has been putting up with no lighting in the kitchen for the last several months as we've been working through the painting and the remodel here. So we finally got some lights in. We ordered 2 of these to go up here. There were fluorescent lights up in there, and they were pretty ugly. So we just went ahead and tore them down. Anyhow, we're gonna mount these up on the ceiling. Typically they would go in an electrical box, but we're just gonna, because there's no electrical boxes when they ran this, we're just gonna screw into the studs here. So that's our plan. I did a bonehead thing the other day when I was unboxing them, and I already broke one of these, so I'll have to order a replacement, whatever this thing is. I don't know. A lens. It's not a lens. We'll have to order a replacement globe for one of these. So I was real excited when I did that. Anyhow, let's get these things up and turn the lights on.
Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that
All right. Well, the good news is we've installed them. And they work. I only had 2 bulbs. They're very bright hospital lighting, so Dee Dee will probably want something much softer in here. But they're up, they're in, they're working, so that is an improvement over where we were. I will just say that the sockets, the porcelain sockets on these globe lights do not like to accept the little rings that hold the lights up in there. And then also, even screwing in the light bulbs, it didn't really want to go up and into the socket. So not super happy with that, but I mean, it is what it is. I do need to find another globe to cover that one that I broke. So anyhow, overall though, happy to have a couple lights up and in here, and we'll get them kind of squared up, finished up, but happy with it. So we are slowly working our way through some of these projects that need attention, broken stuff, some of the stuff that we did, like we wanted to paint and replace these lights. But we're just chipping away at these projects one at a time, and eventually we'll get to where we want to be. So thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
There's no one who has a heart as pure, no, not